How's it going, my guy? You good?
Hello, Marcel. Very good. I've been making a lot of money since I joined the real world. I am happy.
That's what we
Yeah.
want. So let's start off with your name and your age and where you are currently.
My name is Antonio. I'm 19 and I'm from Romania, but currently I am in Spain. I'm living
Oh,
with my grandma. Yeah.
okay, dope. And how did you find your way to the real world school?
So I knew Andrew since he got popular 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Yeah. And I joined previously, but me being young, I haven't been. That's an excuse. I haven't been that consistent with it. So I joined for 1 month, got out, joined for 1 month, got out for
Yeah,
2 years. Yeah. So I think I joined 3 times before. And last year I said I got to lock in because I got to 18 years old and I had to live by myself.
yeah.
So yeah, I
So what did
joined.
you? Sorry, go on.
I joined and I was already trying something with my friend. We already posted videos online because that's how I made my money. I posted video online.
Yeah.
So after 1 month, I started to make money, basically.
So what made in the beginning? You said you join and come out and join and come out.
Yeah.
What do you think was the thing that happened that made you say, okay, I need to join and fully apply myself?
The fact that I was 18, that was the thing. Yeah.
Lie
Basically
to me.
mature and I had to move out
Yeah,
because it always felt wrong for me to take money from my family. I don't know why. My family have has a lot of money. They have enough money. I mean,
yeah.
so but I never felt all right taking money from them. You understand? Yeah,
Makes sense. That makes sense.
yeah,
You want to walk your own path. You want to create your own
yeah,
destiny. I understand that. That's how men should think. So
yeah.
that's a good mindset. So what is it in the real world that you do?
So basically, I am in the content creation campus, the main one. That's where I learned to video edit. Basically,
Okay.
there's a course about CapCut where you learn how to edit from start to finish. You learn everything you need to know about editing. So I started to learn editing firstly, and then I started to post videos online. Basically, I take content from YouTube, from YouTubers, from guys anyway, and I clip it up and repost it on YouTube. And I make money from the ad revenue that is shared. You understand?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So did they teach? So before that, you didn't know how to edit at all.
No, no.
So how easy was it to learn the lessons, like to follow? Shall I say? Was it? Did you find it? Because you were someone who's come from zero experience. Did you find it difficult, or were they simple enough where you could kind of pick it up quickly? How did
Well,
that?
I picked it up instantly, like 3 days, I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's very easy because it has a step-by-step plan uh, by Pope. And if you have a question, you can ask anyone. Anybody is there. There's a chat specifically that where you can ask questions. Yeah,
like the community chat that kind of
yeah.
posts wins and like stuff. So do you interact with that chat still to this day? Like, what's your opinion on the
Right
real
now,
world?
not. No, I do not interact very much with it because I think I know the basics and it helps me to problem solve myself. You understand? If I start
Yeah.
asking questions a lot, I feel like I could get to the answer myself, you know? But it helped me in the past when I didn't know to do anything. Yeah,
So at the minute, you like the self discovery. You like to figure out the creative process yourself.
yeah,
Would
yeah,
you say that's come because in the beginning you were shown a system and now you know that system.
yeah.
Now you kind of try to create it. So even though you know the system, you try to add your own creative spin to it. So it's very unique to you.
Basically, that's basically because I cannot start asking Pope, look, I have to create an idea for this video. Help me with the idea, you know. So because he has his own stuff to do, that's understandable, and it's very hard uh, to explain everything that I am doing because when I'm making a video and a thumbnail and an idea of a title and everything, I'm the only person in that niche. I
Yeah,
have other guys that are on YouTube that post on YouTube that are my friends, but they do similar stuff, not the same stuff. So I cannot go and ask something to the person that is not 100% invested in what I'm doing, you know? It's basically like asking somebody to run my business, you know? That's
yeah.
hard. Yeah.
But do you still feel like the real world, even today, still continuously adds information that you find helpful?
Yes, I'm up to date to the newest stuff always. Like the Sora, the Sora
Yeah,
thing right now. I was seeing on TikTok videos of Sora, and I was this ain't Jake Paul. There was a video with Jake Paul.
yeah,
I don't know what, but either way, he was gay basically on the video, and I
yeah,
was he's not. That's not Jake Paul, and I knew because of the real world that Sora. I know that because there was a logo in the bottom. Yeah,
yeah.
basically, I know everything that's new because of the real world, and I but the problem with not being in the real world is that it's not filtered. You basically get all the information, the information that is useless.
Yeah.
You can find it on the real world. You can find only the information that is useful to you. Yeah,
Yeah, that you're very right, because that's a very important point. Like anyone, I look, I say this to people all the time. The internet's vast, and you can find anything you want on the internet.
yeah,
But if you don't know what you're looking for, you will fill your head with a bunch of bullshit. That's
yeah.
the truth. If I go to Google, how do I build a business? It's going to give me 101
A
things on how.
hundred types,
But
exactly.
but
Yeah,
but if I go to someone who and I say, look, I want to do a business based on content creation, how do I do that? And they give me the step by step how to do it.
yeah,
Now I'm pinpointing. Now I'm being very specific. I'm sniping everything I need to. I'm hitting all the points. So when I produce the goods to the customer, or whoever views my content, you'll be able to see that, okay, this person has refined it to something that they want you to see in this specific light.
yeah. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah.
So do you listen to Pope Live's calls?
Yes, still
Yeah.
to this day. When I joined the real world, I was always on because I was asking a question about the how should I use the CapCut, how should I make the thumbnails, everything. Now I do not ask questions as I told as much as before, but yeah, I'm also tuning in to this day because they are important, especially the AI stuff. That's
Yeah.
very important right now. Yeah, because I can implement it into my content creation as well. Yeah.
So kind of kind of touch on a little bit what Pope's live calls are about and what sort of information that you get from that.
So, for example, last week, I can tell you last week. Last week there was the Sora 2
Yeah.
live call. I think Sora 2, yeah. And he touched up on the latest version of the best generative AI that is out there for videos, at least, yeah. And for everyone that didn't know how to use it, he explained it perfectly. Yeah.
The
And
thing is,
also the other thing that is very useful and was useful for me when I started is the Q&A, the Q&A calls, very useful because he interacts in a human way with you. I don't know how to explain it. If I watch a video online or anything of step by step
yeah,
how to do something, it's not very human. I don't know how to explain it very good, but
I know what you mean.
I
It's
think you
like
know what I mean. Yeah,
it's very personal, and he addresses the actual problem that you have suggested to him. So I
yeah,
understand what you mean when you say it's not. It's more human. It's more.
yeah,
It's personal to you, to your actual
exactly.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. So, what sort of money have you made in the real world so far?
Uh, I can tell you the last 3 months because I was making money previously, but I had a situation that I can explain here. Basically, in the last 3 months, I made 7,000 euros, and I'm still making money. I make like 150 euros per day right now.
It's
I
amazing.
Yeah, but I am not paid daily, but I am paid at the end. of the month,
But
basically,
it
with
figures
all the
out
money
like
combined.
daily
Yeah.
averages.
And previously, right when I turned around 18, a little bit after I turned 18, I moved out in Bucharest, where you guys lived also. Yeah. I moved out in Bucharest with a guy, and I stayed in rent for like 6 months. And that's when I joined the real world, basically in February, I think. Yeah, that's when I joined the real world. And I started with him a channel, a YouTube channel, and started video editing. He was making the thumbnails, I was making the videos and posted. And we made together like 20K. And I even posted before, but I was not posting inside the real world as much because I
Yeah.
was just grinding on YouTube. Then, yeah, just wanted to make
So
money because I moved out alone.
you made 20K in 1 month.
Not to a month. On the span of
How,
6 months before, I made 20K, me and my friend. So basically, cut that in half, 10K. And right now, I made 7K in 3 months again. Started my own channel because we had a falling out. That was the thing that I was gonna tell you. We had a
yeah.
falling out. Yeah.
So exactly how do you make money?
So it's the easiest thing after you know how to video edit,
Yeah.
basically. Um, I learned to video edit, and then I said, what is the easiest content that I can make online that people watch a lot? So you start searching online. Basically, that's what I did. Started searching and found religious content is very popular with guys, with persons over 40, basically.
Ah,
they
okay.
wa-
Yeah.
they watch that shit a lot, very much. They watch it, you know. And I started uh, creating, basically finding, I don't know if you know Cliffe Knechtle.
No, I'm not sure who that is.
Oh, it's a guy that made a lot of podcasts, even on Logan Paul. And
Yeah.
anyways, he makes college campus debates with guys, just like Charlie Kirk did. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I started posting him online, and that I cut up the best parts in the video. I make a thumbnail. I find the best idea that is inside the whole video, and I put it in the title, basically a kind of clickbaity title. But yeah, that pays me. Yeah.
So do you get paid basically on the amount of people that view the content?
Yes. On
Yeah.
views. That's what I'm getting paid
And
on.
how did you so you said that you like you kind of it's not because it's not just about clipping and creating content. Like you said, it's about like the clickbaiting and understanding.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why it's hard for me to ask questions to somebody because, you know, it's very hard because I have to understand the thing I am into. All right?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
So how did you figure out what I'm trying to go into your creative brain here now. How did you
Yeah.
figure out what sort of things people reacted to?
Pretty much searching online, seeing. You mean what types of titles?
Yeah, like how
Ah,
did you figure out what people react to? Like, okay, I know that this here would clickbait. Like
so
how
basically,
do
I
you find it?
started I started by copying the already popular videos on the other channels. Basically, copying, like not word for word, but a little bit changing the title. Yeah.
Yeah,
And after that, I started to come up with my own ideas. I'm also using ChatGPT to make the ideas. I explain. That's what I learned in the real world.
yeah.
I can take the script, the entire script of the entire transcript, actually, of the entire debate of the guy. I can put it into ChatGPT. I can say, make the best description that is clickbaity to get as many views and as SEO optimized as well. And he creates me the description, the title, and tells me how should I do my thumbnail. That's basically it.
So it's very interesting you said it because I actually think prompting is actually an art form because it's not easy to do. And a lot of people, again, this
Yeah,
comes down to the same thing you said in the beginning. If you don't know how to funnel it down to exactly what you want, you will
exactly
get
what
a
I'm.
whole
Yeah.
bunch of mess and it will be very
It will
scarce.
be worse as if you did it yourself, if you don't know prompting. And
So
prompting is also taught in the real
did you
world.
learn that
It's
in the real world?
everything is what?
Did you learn prompting in the real world?
Yes, there are lessons by Pope for ChatGPT and every AI that you can name out there. Yeah.
So kind of speak on how important prompting is, especially when dealing with something like AI, and why it's important
Um,
to do that.
Basically, if you don't prompt it right, it's gonna it's gonna give you the wrong output logically. That's logical. So a title of the video and a way a thumbnail looks is the most important thing, more important than the content inside the video.
Yeah.
Is the most important thing to the video, because if you basically, let's say I have a video that is 80% there but is not perfect,
Yeah.
and but I have the thumbnail and the title on point, is gonna do like 500,000 views, and 500,000 views on YouTube makes like, for me at least, 5K.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
5K.
So did you kind of pick up very quickly that okay, if I'm going to do AI creating and I'm going to do ChatGPT to get my scripts, prompting is something I need to learn, and then Pope kind of tailored you and how to do that?
Especially what was I meant to say? I, I don't
I
know
think it's
what I
focused
wanted to
on.
say. Either way, it was very important. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very important to know prompting, and the fact that the real world is not only the is not only teaching me content wise how to edit or anything. It also teaches me how to prompt. That's insane for $50 a month, you know, because there's a lot of people that say $50, that's a lot of money, but you learned 10,000 skills. I'm not even joking when I say 10,000. You can find a skill in everything. Like video editing for me, you can niche it down to YouTube, you can niche it down to, and it all started because the real world.
Amazing. So let me ask this last question. What would be your message to those people who are not sure if they want to join the real world, but they want to make money, but they think it's a scam, they're kind of sitting on the fence? What would be your message to those people?
Uh, if you don't have 50 euros to risk, I think you're a loser. I don't know what to tell you if you are scared about that. But that is true. That is extremely true.
Oh, gee, I love that. Yeah. So thank you for coming on today, Antonio. You've been absolutely amazing. We hope that you going forward do and move on to do amazing things, successful things. What's your goals for the end of 2025? You said that in
For the
last
end, I'm gonna get to 10K probably. Uh,
things.
yeah. And next year, I want to buy an M3. You know the car, BMW.
Yes, yes, yes. I know
I
that.
must buy it. I must buy it. Yeah.
Good. You have to
What did you
keep that
say?
same drive though that you want it. Like you can't lose that.
Uh, you know, it's like God is throwing it into my face. I went today to the gym,
Yeah.
and in front of the door of the gym there was an M3 competition, brand new. Like, I don't know, it's like it throws me,
He's
you
letting you
know.
know that he's letting you
Yeah,
know that
you have to get it.
you have to get it. That's
Yeah.
dope. But we look forward as soon as you get that, we want to see pictures of that.
I'm gonna contact you, I'm gonna tell you everything. I bought a BMW, I'm doing everything. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you for coming on today, man. You've been totally great.
You as well, mate.
Appreciate you,
Goodbye.
man.